Hi, you're welcome to this short presentation. What I want to show you now is the 3 untapped secret formulas that made a complete newbie to Amazon KDP $2,434 in his third month of publishing without knowing anything about writing. And that's over 2 million naira in his third month of publishing as a beginner on Amazon KDP using these crazy formulas I'm going to tell you about. In case you have not heard about Amazon KDP and you want to know what it means, here's what it means. KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing, and it's a platform created by Amazon to allow people all over the world publish their books on Amazon's website. And when people from all over the world buy these books, you get paid by Amazon. And this means that on a monthly basis, Amazon pays its publishers huge amounts of money for the sales they make on their platform. Here is just the kind of money that Amazon pays to its publishers on a monthly basis. This is the KDP global font size. And you can see that the current global font size for April 2023 is $46.1 million. And this just constitutes a part of the total money Amazon KDP pays to its publishers monthly. And I want to show you what you can do to benefit from this monthly global payment. You need just a tiny fraction of this amount of money here to be very comfortable. You don't even need up to 1% of it, not even up to 0.001% of it. The most important thing is to make a reasonable amount of dollars, because as at the time of recording this video, according to Vanguard, Naira has depreciated to 770 Naira per dollar. This is really getting crazy, and you know what will happen to prices of things in the market. But then, with this system I'm going to show you now, even if all you are able to make is just $500 in a month, you'll be getting over 370,000 Naira from Amazon KDP monthly. And if you're able to make up to $1,000 in a month, that will be over 750,000 Naira. And with this, you definitely worry less about how hard the economy bites, because you can now afford things you couldn't afford. You can now travel to places you want to be. You can now take good care of your family and live the life of your dreams. You can do all of this easily from the comfort of your phone or laptop without hiring writers. Yes, you don't need any writer. Without Facebook or Google Ads. Without bringing 2 people under you. Without begging people to buy your book. And without shouting "my customer is on your timeline." Without any complicated system at all. Just a crazy sales-driven system with these 3 untapped formulas that will take you to your first or next $500 to $1,000 months. You see, it doesn't matter if you are a newbie to Amazon KDP. It doesn't matter if you can't write, if you've not written anything before. It doesn't matter if you are a busy person. I've simplified this system so much that with just about 2 hours of your time in a day, you achieve so much. It is this same system that my student Ken used to make $2,434 in his 3rd month of starting as a KDP publisher. This is a screenshot from his sales report showing how much he made from the 1st of May to the 31st of May 2023. Now, let me ask you these questions. Are you currently struggling to make good dollars online and live above the current realities of the country? Are you new to making money online or Amazon KDP and you just want to get it right on your first trial? Have you been publishing on Amazon KDP but your sales reports keeps showing $0.00 with that little star beside it? Or you've been publishing for some time and you are stuck at $100 to $300 months and you want to take your earnings to $500 to $1,000 months? You see, making your first dollar online or even on Amazon KDP, then getting it to $10 and then getting it as well to $100 can be a very difficult task, especially with millions of books published on Amazon KDP competing for the same keywords. Yes, I totally understand this because I went through all of this before hitting the little known golden markets and niches on Amazon KDP, where the big spenders are currently spending their money. And yes, I was just like you not too long ago. Life felt frustrating before now because living and spending in a country where $1 is about 770 naira with no significant increase in income is basically something else. And that's the reason I started looking out for easy ways to make some money in dollars and spend in naira. And if you follow my simple steps, you will soon experience a torrential flow of sales on Amazon KDP. The same formulas that a beginner deployed and raked in $2,434 in his third month of publishing. I'm going to tell you about how this kind got this kind of result in a moment as I share with you these crazy formulas and the exact markets to hit. And if you apply them as I instruct, you won't have to worry about sales again on Amazon KDP. I know you are probably wondering by now, who is this guy? Well, I'm nobody special, my friend. My name is Ndokalo, an ordinary Nigerian who decided to go against all odds to get some dollars home and live a better life. Here is what my sales looked like on Amazon KDP after I deployed these untapped secret formulas I'm about to tell you. My sales on Amazon KDP didn't start the way they are now. Yes, I remember jumping on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing to have my own share of the millions I earlier showed you, which Amazon sends to publishers every month. And that was after I heard about how top guys were making $1,000 to $3,000 every month in Nigeria from publishing some 20 to 30 page books that they didn't even write themselves. Interesting. I quickly went on YouTube. I watched some videos there, started implementing immediately, created my account and got a book ready, then published it. And what happened next? Blocked. Yes, that was what I saw. Beside my book on my KDP bookshelf. Yes, they blocked the books. I felt so bad and frustrated. A book that took me over 3 weeks to put together. I later realized I went against Amazon's terms. And for that reason, I swore I was not going to listen to any other person not doing what they are teaching. And you know the worst part? The book never made a single sale before it was blocked. So I gave up. You won't blame me, right? But not until I found someone else who was actually into Amazon KDP, raking a good amount of money every month. Damn. I I had to grab him by his legs and followed him everywhere. I just wanted to make my first $100. At least let me believe that it actually works. So he showed me some things, and the teachings this time were quite simple and straightforward. I quickly restored my ruthless implementation spirit, started publishing immediately, and this time I could do a book in a day. Sometimes I can go as much as 2 and 3 books in a day. And at the end of the month, what happened? $364 made in my first month of starting again on a better note. That's over 270,000 naira in a month, publishing some books with just a few pages. Not so much anyway, but a good start for someone who just wanted to make his first $100 online. And ever since, the dream of earning in dollars and spending in naira really came to stay. So, see how subsequent months look like. So the previous month, that was March 2022, $364, and April, $417, and the following month as well, May, $330, and it continued that way. Here's another one I received in my Pioneer account, and $300 to $500 per month became a norm until I tapped into this crazily untapped market using 3 secret formulas. And when I started deploying these secret formulas, what happened next? Wow, $2,045 in just 1 month, and that's over 1.5 million naira for the month. As you can see, this for the month of October the same year. This didn't seem real to me at all. Earnings for the following months got even crazier. So I decided to do an experiment on these 3 formulas I'm telling you about. I decided to try these 3 formulas in a completely new Amazon KDP account I created with someone else's details. And the results? $1,276 in the 3rd month of creating the account. That's over 950,000 naira on a second account. Things started getting real. I can hear you scream crazy. Yes, it's crazy indeed. You can easily do this on your Android phone or laptop. You are limitless. And you know the best part? You don't have to know how to write to be able to do this. Just start and use the same methods I've been using to write even up to 3 books in a day and publish them the same day on Amazon, while my royalties keep rolling in. It feels like magic, right? Seeing this, you may begin to wonder if it's not the same Amazon KDP that someone like this guy here published 126 books and made no single sale. This guy must have been frustrated after putting in effort to publish 126 books in his account. But then you can't blame him, he didn't know better. It is this reason that makes me sad to the point that I decided to open up these 3 formulas that help me generate this amount of money you've seen. If you are someone like me, you would desperately want to know what these 3 formulas are and how you can deploy them to scoop your own share of the KDP $1 million pay while providing real value to your buyers. Before I tell you about these 3 formulas, here are some of the regular publishing models on Amazon KDP. People mostly publish these kinds of books here. We have the lined or blank notebooks, journals and planners, coloring books, puzzle books. These are what are called low content books. We have the children books. We also have book summaries. There are regular cookbooks and there are evergreen books. Of course, experts in this kind of books still make some money from publishing this kind of books. But what I want to share with you is something unique, is something different, not what everyone is doing. And if you do them the way I instruct you to, you're definitely going to make a difference. So here is the 3 untapped secret formulas you've been waiting for. I call it the Amazon KDP Triple H formula, and it is the road to your first or next $500 to $1,000 using time-tested formulas that I have revealed for you. And here is what makes up the Triple H formula. It's not the wrestler's kind of Triple H. So this is basically 3 H's put together. The first formula is based on the first H and it's called hybrid books. Then the second formula is based on the second H and I call this the air books. Then the third formula is based on the third H and it's called the how to short books. And this is exactly the same formula that my student Ken used to make $2,434 in his 3rd month as a beginner publishing on Amazon KDP. I'm going to tell you more about this formula in a minute. Remember, Ken never knew anything about Amazon KDP. In fact, he started as a complete beginner. If you have published on Amazon KDP before, the difference between you and Ken is this. While you started publishing with some other formulas, Ken started publishing with the Triple H formula. So while you were making $50 to $300, Ken was making $500 to $2,000 a month. But his first month wasn't really that much. In his first month, he was able to make about $30 from his first month. That's just 7 sales for that first month. He didn't even start at the beginning of the month. He started towards the end of the month, yet he was able to make up to $30 that month. And on his second month, things started falling in place. He sent me a screenshot telling me how he has sold more than 60 copies for that month, making more than $300 on his second month. You can see below the screenshot where I said awesome 1K next month. So I even predicted up to $1,000 for his 3rd month, but this crazy Triple H formula said never. And at the end of the 3rd month, boom, $2,434 made without running any form of ad. Yes, that's what the Triple H formula can do for you. So $30 in his first month, $318 in his second month, and $243 in his 3rd month. That's about $2,845 within the first 3 months of publishing on Amazon KDP. This is more than 2 million naira in just 3 months. Sounds unreal, right? Yes. And the following month got even crazier. That's the 4th month. He made $3,003 from 599 orders. So this is more than 2.2 million in just 1 month. That's his 4th month. And the shocking thing here is that he even stopped publishing after the 2nd month yet his books were still selling in an amazing way. That's the power of passive income. That's the reason you need to build a business that doesn't always need your presence to run effectively and still make you good money. Listen, on Amazon KDP, most of the time it only takes probably just 1 or 2 books to change your life. And if you deploy the Triple H formula, making sales will no longer be an issue for you. It is the same formula that another student of mine, Evans, deployed, and in less than 1 month of using it, sales became constant thing for him every day. You can see what he sends to me. He says, I now make sales every day. I wasn't expecting this in less than a month of starting. He was barely 1 month into this, but the Triple H formula is already doing wonders for him. And here's another person, Jane. She's a mom, she stays at home. She was earlier making about $2 from his KDP business. But when she deployed the Triple H formula, her earnings skyrocketed to $531 in a month. Listen, one thing you notice in all of these results I've shared with you is that all these people didn't just become successful in publishing. In fact, they actually chose to be. That is why they deployed the Triple H formula just the way I taught them. Just in case you are thinking if this is something difficult or if it's something that you can do, here's what some of the students in the Triple H community are saying about this. This person said, Boss Ndokalo, I just want to commend you for your course. That's Amazon KDP Triple H formula. In fact, you really did a great wonder there. If one is $1, I believe he will understand Amazon to the fullest due to your simple explanation. And he went on by saying, and you have time for your KDP students. You answer all questions politely without thinking of stress you will pass through. I know many coaches who have no time for this. Tell me why your students will not make dollars on Amazon. And then some others in my community have been saying, thank you boss, if I leave you, make I bend. Some other person said, Omo, just calm down, explain these things. Omo, I'm glad I bought this course because I was contemplating when Amazon paid me this month royalty. Someone else said, Boss Ndokalo, thanks a lot for always being there to answer our questions. Your course is part of the most detailed course I have ever bought, and I believe is the best KDP course so far with 100% uniqueness. And this is just me trying to prioritize your growth and success on Amazon KDP. Listen, it's not something difficult. In all of this, you need to undergo only 3 steps to have your book published on Amazon's website. The first step is research stage. So I'll teach you simple research method that you can use to publish your books. The next is book creation stage, to create your books. With my simple book creation system, you don't need to sit down and start writing anything. In fact, you can create a book in 30 minutes. And the third one, publishing, how to publish your books on Amazon KDP. And that's exactly same steps that my students have used to make these daily sales. Look at $161 made in a day. Someone else made up to $221 in just one day. Another person made $60 in one day. These people have all used the triple H formula to take their earnings to $1,000 to $2,000 in a month. So let's say you implement the triple H formula and in 2 months you are at $500. That's over 370,000 naira in a month. How about if you use the same formula to take it to $1,000 in a month? That would be about 750,000 naira in just 1 month. Can you imagine? Alright, tell me, how much is your monthly income again? And what can 750,000 naira do for you in a month? Okay, is this something you would like to give a try? Or should I mind my business? This untapped triple H formula has changed people's lives for good, and it will do the same for you if you let it. Now let me show you what's inside the triple H formula. To start with, you need bank account. That's a US bank account. You can even make use of Euro or Pounds bank account. So you're going to learn different ways to create your US bank account to kickstart your journey on Amazon KDP and receive your royalties. You're also going to learn how to set up your account, and I'll give you some success tips that will keep you going. You discover the correct way to set up your account and some success tips you need to know so that you don't end up making same mistakes others make. And from there, you move on to the first formula, which is the hybrid formula. I'll teach you how to deploy this crazy formula that turned a $55 per month publisher into a $1,838 cash cow with less than 30 books in her KDP bookshelf. I'll also teach you the bestseller content strategy using my special content structure. This alone is worth 30,000 naira. Then I'll teach you what I call the 7 days window hack. Then you will learn about Amazon's secret book release trend that keeps you ahead of the game once applied well, plus an advanced research strategy that makes you different. With this, you know exactly when to hit the market and how to penetrate. This alone is worth 15,000 naira. And next, I'll teach you what I call the hybrid plus strategy. This is an extra to the hybrid formula, and no one talks about this. It's a money spinning strategy that can easily make you $1,000 to $5,000 monthly with even less than 5 books. With this strategy, you don't need to bother about competition because there is none. This alone worth 35,000 naira. And we come to the second formula, the airbook formula. In this method, I'll teach you another secret delivery system that no other person talks about. It's a value-based formula that makes you appear as a lifesaver and you end up getting paid for it. This alone worth 25,000 naira. And there is a third formula, the how to short books formula. You learn a simple yet very effective method of creating 20 to 30 page short books and getting paid handsomely for it. I'll teach you a research technique and with which you'll never run out of book ideas. This alone worth 25,000 naira. Then we'll go to beginners Amazon ads training. You learn how to skyrocket your earnings with Amazon ads after you've started making up to $1,000 to $2,000 organically. You don't really need this Amazon ad if you are just starting. You can use it later after you have started making good money, and this alone worth 20,000 naira. The total value of this triple H formula is actually 170,000 naira. But then, that's not all. Here are some outstanding bonuses you are going to get if you get this now. The first bonus is an already made template. That's my book manuscript. With this, you see exactly what I do and how you can do the same. This alone worth 10,000 naira. The second bonus is free access to some premium tools I use to make this an easy ride. And these premium tools could worth 95,000 naira. The third one is how to remove 30% withholding tax so you can receive your full royalties every month. This is worth 30,000 naira. And the fourth bonus, free access to my Triple H community, and this worth 20,000 naira. Here's everything you're going to get today with the Amazon KDP Triple H formula. How to easily get your US, GBP and Euro bank account details, account setup and success tips, the hybrid formula, Amazon's secret book release trend, the hybrid plus strategy, the ebook formula, the how to short books formula, $1 million template that can form as a guide, access to the Amazon KDP Triple H community, access to premium tools that can make life easy for you, and how to remove the 30% withholding tax. And the total value of the Amazon KDP Triple H formula with all of these bonuses is 325,000 naira. Now let's be honest, if you are asked how much you would like to pay to access this over 300,000 naira worth of amazing self-driven formulas that can take you to your first or next $500 to $1,000, what amount would you think of first? Considering that this can fetch you between 370,000 to over 750,000 naira in a month. So what do you think you would like to pay to access such thing? 50k to 100k, right? That would have even be fair enough considering the value you are about to get, but no, you won't have to pay up to that to get it. You see, I've tried to cut out all fluff and give you only what is working presently for me and the host of other students. This way you won't have to hit and miss. And I was considering giving you everything the Triple H formula has to offer plus all the bonuses for just 30,000 naira. This is just about 1,000 naira in a day, less than $2 per day. But then, since you've made it this far, for a limited time, I'll give you everything contained here for just 25,000 naira, and that's just about $33. So with just 25,000 naira, you are in, and you are going to be part of the Triple H community. We're actually going to take it back to 30,000 naira soon, so hop in now while you have the chance, because Amazon KDP Triple H formula is currently the fastest way to get to your first or next $500 to $1,000 months within a short time, especially if you do what I instruct you to do, just the way I and my students have been doing them to rake in dollars monthly. So who exactly is this program for? This program is for you if you want to learn this secret untapped formula that actually works. If you are a student and want to start earning good income already even before graduating. If you are already a publisher but you want to up your publishing game. is for you if you want to take your income to $1,000 plus per month. It's also for you if you want to earn more than most KDP gurus out there. And it's for you if you want to invest in knowledge. And investing in knowledge means a lot to you. In fact, as long as you want a better life for yourself and people close to you, this will be most beneficial for you. And I'm so confident that if you apply these formulas the way I teach you to, publish your books using these formulas, your KDP dashboard will definitely change. You've seen the results and the testimonies. If you're interested and you are ready to build a successful and fail-proof online business that makes you enough money on a monthly basis even when you are not there, then click the link below to get the Triple H formula now. See you in the Triple H community.